Hello, everybody, and welcome to the party. We're so glad you're here with us tonight for the next episode of Emissaries of Avithna. We had to miss last week, but we're glad we're back this week. Sadly, Kupo Night, Gemma can't be with us tonight, but we'll continue on without them and can't wait for them to join us next week. So first off, a couple of announcements. Welcome to the Party is a equitable gaming community where we try to give people a place to stream, teach them how to stream, and then empower people to play games online. It's pretty awesome. It's how I got into online streaming, and it's been pretty great so far. And then we have some amazing, amazing sponsors. Devin Rue, the mistress of maps. She's over at rueinc.com, who also is a fellow Northwesterner like me. And I think she's super cool and has some beautiful, beautiful maps. You're going to check out Tabletop Loot for all of your dice needs. I think they have some super cool mugs over there too, but I'm not for positive sure. And then, of course, pick you up some merch at So Nerdwear, our merch partner. So Nerdwear, it's what the nerds wear.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's pretty great. It's a great little thing. I know. And then also check us out on our Discord. We have a lot of fun where we like to talk about a lot of things. There are always conversations happening on the Discord. It's pretty great. And last but not least, support us on Patreon. We are trying to become the PBS of internet TTRPGs, trying to underwrite awesome writers and creators and DMs and players to do some amazing things on the internet. You can get first looks at our podcasts they're releasing. You'll get them a week early. We have 3 podcasts up on the system right now, one of them being the Missoffers, which is Miriam's podcast. And then also we've got articles up for our wedding project, which are pretty great. And we've gotten some really awesome ones there and all sorts of cool things. Deep interviews, check it out. It's pretty great. Awesome. I think, right?
Yes.
I think I got everything right. Did I get everything?
You got everything right and everything's awesome.
I was doing it off script tonight, so we'll see how that goes. Anyway, let's go around and introduce ourselves to everybody. I'll start with the person below me in the stream, Fox.
Oh, hi. Hey, folks. My name is Fox Barrett at Fox_Barrett on Twitter. Tonight I will be playing Kavi, the halfling shooty rogue.
Sorry, I'm eating blueberries. Miriam.
Hi, I'm Miriam, and I will be playing Bumper Share, the Tiger Folk rogue that's pretty barred and shiny in their hometown.
Awesome. Leona.
Hi, my name is Leona Maple. You can find me on Twitter at the Leona Maple, and I play Zita, our lioness beast folk guardian.
And Silent Ferrets.
Hi, I'm Silent Ferrets. I play Prakirti, our half ghost, talks to inanimate objects wizard.
And then Gemma cannot be here tonight, but they play Asha, our owl folk baby rogue, who is too good for everyone.
Should we do pronouns?
They're on the stream, so people should know what they are.
Sorry. Sorry.
No problem. All right, friends, what happened last time we played this awesome game?
Well, I stayed back and I took care of a sleepy Asha, and nothing much happened.
I took a bath and went shopping.
Mm-hmm.
Same. And I had a lot of conversations with family by choice, and people realize that I got some connections. And people, I just assumed everybody knew that if you're one of Mummy G's proteges, you automatically get trained in knife throwing and other assassinly skills.
Now, is Momiji the name or the title?
That's just what I specifically, because that just says like Mum.
So it's a nickname.
Yeah, her name is Jade.
Jade.
Yeah.
Which is another gemstone. I was wondering about that.
That wasn't even on... Okay, it was on purpose. Let's not lie.
But it's not one of those gemstones. It's different.
It's a totally different gemstone. Yeah.
It's chemistry. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. That.
Yeah. So we talked to people, and then where we ended up was at the Assassins Guild headquarters, which is it's good and safe, and hopefully we won't get stabbed doing that as part of some.
Auntie Hema.
Yes.
Auntie
that's-
Hema.
Apparently, you're
Yes,
related to
Auntie-
everybody in this fucking town.
It's not related. Just when you're raised on the underside.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, not by blood, just sort of like it's a term you give to people who are like an aunt.
Yeah.
Even if they kick your butt while teaching you how to throw knives properly.
Okay, so you had Procurity will get to you in a second. I want to finish where we ended, and then we'll do what we're doing with you. Sita, Kavi, and Babarshare had gone to the Assassins Guild to see Lady Hema, and had been invited in by the halfling guard, Jeffrey. And then, remember that punk?
Oh yes.
Yeah,
I didn't know
yeah.
we didn't pick up his name the first time though. So.
Oh, sorry. No, that's his name. There you go. I gave it to you. The halfling guard, and you have just been introduced to Lady Hema, who is. Let me pull that up. Just make sure I've got.
Probably
all
dead sexy, knowing this game.
Well, is a middle-aged human woman with short, shock white hair, a sharp aquiline face with dark black skin, and she's standing at a desk. And as you walk in, she says, "For the people."
Always for the people.
Welcome,
Hi, Auntie Hema.
Oh my god.
Barbara Share. And you see that she gets a little bit of a smirk, but she's trying to be super serious. Okay.
I love this game.
So I hear we have a mutual interest.
Wait, does that mean Mummy G is also part of this?
Why don't you ask her?
I was going to say, are you asking that in character or out of character?
Yeah, in character.
Yeah.
Does this look at you like, I think you should ask her? Anyway, have a seat. Please sit. And she'll sit behind the desk.
Yeah, I cop a squat and take this whole situation in for a minute.
I'm sure you have questions.
Apparently not. Apparently we don't. Apparently we're all too busy being completely mind-fucked.
I'm just like trying to remember.
Is that why I got sent to Govara? Is that why you told me when all of what happened that I should go to Govara and meet this person at this tea store?
What do you think, Barbara Share?
Oh no.
Why do you keep answering questions with questions? And I asked that as Kavi, like in character.
It's what I do.
Is it?
Did you just?
I'm just saying, I thought that you like killed people professionally. I don't know.
I make sure that happens. I don't do that anymore.
Oh, okay.
I'm just in charge of those who do.
But she's very good. I remember this time, and I started going on about a story in which.
So the diplomats, as I recall, we got a lead from Jade about a couple of diplomats, I believe. I'm looking through my notes right now.
Yes, there are several diplomats in town with this new land they call themselves Vasahatans. I don't know. It's very interesting, and we're concerned about them. I have gotten you.
I'm familiar with that name.
Yeah. Yes.
Vasahatans. We've heard of this before.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they're here in town. There are 3 diplomats.
Would they happen to be Galanthiel, Cloudfang, and Mornhelm?
Yes.
Do you happen to know what they look like?
Yes, we do. And I have an introduction for you so that you can meet them yourselves.
Excellent.
John Shy, Mornhell, is middle-aged male, long, wavy golden hair, brown eyes, and very pale skin.
Say that one more time.
I look over at Jeffrey. Yeah, a lot of that going around.
I'm trying to take
Jeffrey's
notes.
just white. It's like not even pale. Jeffrey just white.
It's a small little wave, and in halfling, I'm like, hi.
Jeffrey's the guard.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. He's tall, a little overweight, and he seems very pleasant to speak with.
Pleasant's no good. The other two?
The long, wavy, golden hair, brown eyes, pale skin. Okay. Yes, I don't know where they all come from. They're all very pale. Galathaniel goes by that. I'm sure he has a first name, but he's an older half elf. Long, wavy, dyed black hair, brown eyes, more reddish skin. And he's about 5'10", fairly lean. What I'm most concerned about is Cloudfang.
Mhm.
She seems like a fighter, but is walking around as the most ornate of the three. She has
Ornate.
short, braided brown hair, red eyes, rough, sunburned skin. She's shorter, 4'9", a little more rounded. They seem as though they have the best interests of our city at heart, but we're concerned.
Have they done anything untoward to anybody?
They seem to have a lot of sway with Devika, and I am concerned.
I
Or
recognize
if
that
you were-
name, but I assume we don't remember who Devika
No,
is.
I don't remember. Devika is the
That's
person
the
who
new guard leader, right?
that is the leader of the town guard, who is now the leader of the town.
Yeah,
That's
they're
right.
correct.
Thank you.
Do you think that they had any hand in Devika's ascension?
I am unsure. Devika has been here about 20 years, so if they have, it's been a long game.
Hmm.
But I wouldn't put it past them.
Yeah, actually, when did these three show up?
A couple of months ago.
Okay.
And they've been here and there. They leave and then they come back. We don't know much about where they came from. They seem to be people of great learning and understanding and wanting to share knowledge.
Share
But we
knowledge
don't know
like what?
why. Oh, writings and understanding of magic and trade.
Are they giving any back, or are they simply soaking up?
They seem to be at this moment sharing as well as taking. But we don't know very much about them, and they've been here 2 months. It's concerning.
Do we know where they stay, where they frequent? Do they come to any of the courtesan halls?
They do not. They seem to stay away from the other districts and stay fairly in the noble district. They stay on their ships at night and spend time at parties and events. So I've gotten you an entree into a party tonight. Held at the tower. And you know that the tower is the old seat of power. It's here on the map. You're looking at it.
Oh, the map.
Do that one more time.
Let me zoom out a bit and try and
Where's
get
the... Oh,
Ah,
there.
okay. right up in here.
Yeah, there.
Their ships. Where do they keep their ships moored?
They're moored in the docks, and they are moored over on this side of the docks.
Okay.
Is what he will tell you.
Fairly close by.
Mhm.
Okay. Has anybody been aboard their ships?
No, not that we know of.
Out of curiosity, do I know what this is?
What is? Don't.
It's the northernmost sort of like. There's like a bridge and.
That's a guard outpost.
Okay.
Okay, so we just have to go meet some people that are way too polite, which, I mean, fair. I don't trust nice people either. But, and
If we had
then-
learned more about them, I think we would be... less concerned.
Cool. I look at my two compatriots as if to say, like, y'all have any questions here? I mean...
I ask, what sort of an entree is it? Am I going as a guest or as a performer or as a
As a
courtesan?
guest.
So I should behave like a noble?
Yes.
Okay, just checking.
I know you can do it, Babarshar.
Yes. Yes, Auntie Emma.
I'm paying you a compliment, but it feels like shade for some reason.
Yep. Welcome to the assholes.
All right, fantastic. When do we go?
The party will be tomorrow night.
Okay. Well, then, unless you have anything else for us, thank you, and for not stabbing us, and also the information.
Credit will be available for you at what's his name?
What's his name? Got it.
Arams. That's what his name is. Arams.
Arams, yeah, the place
At
where
Arams.
we
Yeah,
bought,
we're taking today.
bought the apology present.
And Kavi got dressed there.
Mm-hmm.
Literally and figuratively.
Wait, what?
In the sense that I put on clothing and then also wore a dress. It's...
Right. I get it now.
Yep. Apologies. Anywho.
I thought that was innuendo because it's Avithna.
Who
Fair.
knows? It could be.
Honestly, that's fair. All right then. Yeah. So, I think we're done here. It was a pleasure meeting an assassin master.
I just call myself Lady Hema.
Lady Hema. All right. Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
I look forward to working with you. Enjoy your time here in Varanasi.
Is that short for hematite? I'm not there, but
Wouldn't you like to know?
I would. I'm not there.
Clearly, it can't be. I'm pretty sure it's pronounced hematite, and surely not.
It
But
is pronounced hematite, but you know.
I know.
So do you leave? You make
I mean, yeah, I've got everything I can get out of this situation, and did a confusing amount of the talking. Honestly, it's just like I don't know how to talk to a assassin lady. Again, they told me to steer clear of this part of. This is the part of town that people like me got chased out of. Like we don't come up
her
here.
name is Assassin Lady. I love it so much. It's good. Okay, so as you're leaving, Babarshar, Lady Hema looks at you and goes, "Do us proud."
I hope so.
You will. Now get.
Thank you, Auntie Hema.
Your
And
family.
And Jeffrey shows you out. Okay, while all this is happening, Prakirti, you wanted to do something, right?
Yeah, we don't have to play it out unless you want to, but
Oh,
I
go
wanted
for
to
it.
make sure Asha was okay and sneak out over to the Adventurers Guild and check in with my people.
Okay. Let me get to that part of the page. all of my 18 million
It's almost like you're GMing a game or something.
Google Docs that I have up right now. All right, so yes, you head to the Adventurers Guild, which is right here.
Oh, that one. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so that's the Adventurers Guild, and you head there.
Where are we staying on this map?
You're staying right here.
I didn't even see that. Well, oh, okay, down there. Okay,
I couldn't get a good color. I got to figure it out.
I was zoomed in too much, so I couldn't see it.
So you're staying there, and you head over to the Adventurers Guild, which is right here, and it's a pretty quiet day there. There's not a lot going on, but you've been here before. You know that it's coming and going and depends on how many people are there. Are you searching out anyone specifically, or are you just...
I probably am intending, I don't remember. No, we didn't talk names, I don't think.
I've got names though, so.
Cool.
So are you looking for the mentor kind of person, or?
I think once I actually get there, I get a little nervous and I want to seek out someone that I have a little bit more of a peership with real quick first, just because a lot's changed since the last time I was here.
That's fair. So you go looking for your friend Wixley. Wixley is a young male goblin, and he is in his room. He has his own room there, and you're going to find him.
Is this the person who I helped with the cursed ring, or is this one of the people that...
This is one of the mages that you've worked with. Yeah.
Okay. So I knock on the door, I guess, and I'm like, Wixley, are you in?
It opens the door. Hello, my friend. How are you?
Oh, you seem excited. Are they jumpy?
He's very like just happy, and he just talks in a high pitched voice. He can't help it. But he has long, wavy auburn hair, brown eyes, green skin, and he's short, 4'1", because he's a goblin, with a regular build. And he's just like, I didn't think I'd see you anytime soon.
Well, when they send me on a voyage across the sea, I thought it would take longer than this. I'm assuming like we hug and then we do the Varanasi kiss thing.
Yeah, you do the cheek kiss. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he invites you into the room, and you just see around the room a lot of things. It doesn't look like it looks like a collection, but it doesn't look like a collection of anything like super important. It just looks like shiny things all over the place. And you know from your experience with Wixley that he likes to just pick up random things that are lying around.
We have this in common.
Yeah.
So Wixley, how are you doing? I noticed you have quite a collection going on. How have you been?
Good. Things are great. I find lots of interesting things and I bring them home with me. And yeah.
Would you like me to check them out real quick? Make sure they're all content?
Sure.
All right. I take a moment and I concentrate, just kind of.
I don't think if there's one specifically you think would be happy. I think they're mostly happy. They're just, yeah.
All right, cool.
They have a pride of place in his room, so.
That's good. That's what we like. They seem very happy that you have them, Wixley. You seem to be in much better sorts than I think, before. I'm glad.
Before it sucked, and now I'm just trying to stay positive because positivity is important.
It is. Just if something starts getting you down, it's okay to talk about it. You don't have to be positive all the time. Oh my God, I lost my temper over a scarecrow because it woke me up before I had my tea. It was so bad. I wanted to murder a scarecrow, Wixley.
It's just a scare.
It fell out of the sky.
I get it. And then you get a little bit more of like I get it. It's just annoying, and I'm just trying to be happy because everybody likes me better when I'm happy and I'm not causing problems.
Wixley, I love you even when you're causing problems and you're miserable. You know that.
I know, but not everyone else does.
What about I make the motion for up there even if the office isn't up there because I'm referring to my...
Merwin?
Yeah, Merwin.
She really likes it when I'm happy.
She You'd think she would be on board with the whole expressing your feelings things because we've talked about.
She says that feelings are good, but they're good to be handled in private.
She gave me a 4-hour lecture once on self-acceptance and owning yourself, but then you're supposed to keep it to yourself. So how can you accept it? It's really weird.
Well, I think her whole purpose, what she told me anyway, is that accepting yourself is really important. Granted, I've had the same lecture, but also that getting mad at other people because I'm unhappy is an unhealthy way of expressing my emotions.
Works
Yeah,
for
I
some
get
people.
that.
I'm dying right now. That's so cute.
You should meet my new No, Bobber doesn't get one of them's a friend. I'm not sure about the rest. They oh my goodness. They bring it out in me. They bring out the rage, man. They bring out the rage.
Well, maybe you should work on that too. It's always good to sit and meditate and think about why you're feeling a certain way before you act on it.
Didn't I write that?
Yep, you did. I'm just remembering you.
I know. I forget. Thank you. We should go out for tea sometime. I haven't. I can't remember his name. The guy with the ring that made him talk stupid. Is he still around?
Oh, Arnold?
Arnold?
No,
Yeah.
he left town a while ago.
He didn't put the ring back on, did he?
No,
Thank
not that I know of. He did take it with him, which I think is kind of dumb, but
He should not have done that. You don't just grab a magic ring and put it on.
well,
Hi, I'm Arnold, the hippity hop hero.
some people really like
Yeah, I know.
trying new things.
I know.
I thought it was dumb too, but it was kind of fun to watch him talk like an idiot.
He talked like more of an idiot than normal, but you know what? I'm glad he went somewhere else. He was good, but wow. Okay, is what's the wind like with Merwin today? Anyway, is she?
I haven't really seen her this morning, but she's been in a pretty good mood lately.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, I thought so. People are doing contracts. They seem to be happy about it. Not so many mages causing problems, which makes her happy.
Oh, that's good.
You know?
That's good. Oh, because I have to talk to her, and who knows if she's gonna like what I have to say.
You should take her a present.
It always works.
Oh, I have one in my bag. I'm sure I've got something she'll like.
I'm sure you do. She always likes seeing you.
I suppose so. She's never been mean to me the way the rest of that sentence is the way she is to you, but I don't say that out loud.
Oh, she's pretty nice.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm glad you're doing well and things seem well. It's nice that it's a relative period of quiet here. I wish I had nothing going on myself.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can I help you with anything?
You know, out of game.
Yeah.
There was a symbol that was sewn into people's clothing.
Yep.
What was that symbol again? I'm trying to remember what it looked like.
I was pretty sure it was the flag.
Right.
Right? I can pull it up. It's on a different Google Doc, but yeah, I can pull it up.
What I basically want to do is kind of just ask with like an evasive description. So like it wouldn't sound like anything unless he's seen it. And then it would sound like that. That's what I'm going for.
Yeah. And he'd be like, you might want to talk with Merwin, but I'm pretty sure that's like the people that have been visiting town, but I don't know much about them. So.
All right. I was hoping that you would say, I have no idea what that is. That's why I'm having a day. But Wixley, it's good to see you. And wait, I've got something for you. It's the tarnished mirror.
Oh, okay.
Because I've been polishing it, and while it's still very, very tarnished,
it's
very shiny now also.
Oh, okay.
Is that cool?
I think
it might be happy here.
Yeah.
I got you this, and I thought you would love it.
so pretty. You're the nicest Procurity. And literally he just grabs you in a big hug with his tiny little body. He's like, I'm so glad you're my friend. And then holds on a little too long, like the awkward long, and then let's go.
I'm okay with awkward long. I don't understand the concept of awkward long. I was like, why is that so short?
And then he takes it and he puts it like in pride of place and just looks at it.
I'm so happy. Anyway, Wixley, you keep in touch, you know?
And he's staring in the mirror. Yeah, whenever you need something, just let me know. Staring at the mirror.
Have a good one. All right, so I leave. I'm wondering if I should go talk to Merowyn next or find the group first. Because I really don't want to do this. Let's talk to Merowyn. All right, I go to talk to him.
Yeah, so you head upstairs to Merowyn's office. You know where it is. It's kind of toward the back of the building. She doesn't like to really be disturbed unless she has to be. You know that you walk in and you remember, her door's open, and you walk in and you remember she has long braided brown hair, black eyes. She's an older half-elf woman with veiny silver skin. She's about 5'7", athletic build, and she's missing most of her left ear.
And if I remember correctly, she's the one that when my village first got destroyed and I came here, she's kind of the person that I kind of connected to first.
Yes.
So I don't want to say she's like a parent figure because I was already pretty old at that point. I was like 16. Pretty old at that point, 16.
Yeah, so old.
But
like more of a mentor, yeah.
Yeah, and like help me stay off of the streets kind of person.
And she is sitting at her desk, what seems to be going through reports. A lot of paperwork.
Merowyn, it seems like less than usual because I can see her over the paperwork. Does that sound about right? Or...
Yeah, it's a less than usual. And she looks up and goes, Procurity. Oh, nice to see you. Come on, eat.
How are you? It seems like things are slow lately. I come over and I sit down.
A little more than normal, which is good. We like it when it's slow. Means not as much trouble to deal with.
So, I know you don't have a lot of space here, but I remember what happened to your table the last time. It was a really, really busy period. And I found someone you might like. And I reach into my bag and I pull out just kind of the edge of the Lazy Susan.
Oh, God.
Now, eventually this Lazy Susan, I want to enchant it so it flies, but I'm not there yet. And I'm pretty sure no matter how many papers you put on top of it, it will never collapse. She's got strong shoulders and she really wants to do good work with someone who will appreciate her. She's big though. I don't know if you've got room for her. Would you like her?
Well, let's try it out. And she just snaps her fingers and the papers all lift up off the desk.
All right, so it probably takes me 20 minutes to get it out of the bag.
And she's just watching you the entire time with kind of a smirk on her face, like.
And I'm talking to her, it's like, come on, stop fussing. No, I know it itches as you come out of the bag. It's just get to the, and it falls on me, and then I push it back up, and then eventually we get it down. All right.
And then she puts the papers back down on it.
How's that, Susan? Are you good? She probably's good. She seems good.
She's pretty happy.
All right. So yeah.
She asks you, Lazy Susan asks you, is this one gonna be nice to me?
Yes. She's stern though. She's got a lot on her plate. She's dealing with a lot. She's a very important person.
That's okay. I can help.
And I'll be by periodically, so let me know if she's not, because I will fight to defend you, even if it's please. I hope it goes well.
Okay, I think it'll be fine. And Merowyn's just looking at her because she's so used to this by now. She's like, all right, talking to the object. Okay.
All right. So Merowyn, I have some great news. I'm
working for Lady Minze, I know.
Yeah.
Does everyone in this town know?
I'm not surprised you know. I just was very surprised that this is really confusing because I mean we got the temple and we got my village and now it's like how can I keep track of all this stuff going on, and there's the invasion and what am I supposed to do?
So the lady reached out to a mutual friend of ours.
Okay.
And asked that I put you in her path. or someone good in your path.
Oh, okay. I'm good. It's good to know I'm
Yes.
good.
And we all have concerns.
Yeah. You don't think this is related? It doesn't seem related at the moment to what happened in my village.
I don't know if it's related to what happened in your village. And I'm sorry, but I'm concerned about the entirety of the continent right now.
No, I'm right there with you. It's just, hard to forget.
I know.
So sounds like what you need from me is mostly focusing on this instead of my normal duties.
For the time being, I promise that I am in touch with others who are working on the village.
Have you heard from my guardian?
Yes, some.
Anyway, let's get back on things. We're here, we're following leads, we're doing stuff. We're probably gonna have to kill the diplomats from the island.
Well, we hope you don't have to kill anyone, but
Yeah,
if
well,
you do,
the people they got me with, they're really bloodthirsty.
well, we're hoping that you have a non-bloodthirsty influence on them.
Well, I tried, but there were these bandits, and yeah, okay, one of the bandits was with the people, but they were like shooting them in the back as they ran away. I felt quite bad about it.
Well, I'm more concerned that they just don't kill people who don't do anything to deserve it.
Yeah, but I mean, our whole thing is, saving people even if they go off the good path. And I mean,
Yes.
bandits often turn to banditry from starvation. So I'm not surprised. I got a cousin who was a bandit for like a whole year. It sucked.
No, you're right. You're right. I'm on edge.
No, well, I mean, you should be. I mean, on edge is appropriate here. I'm just, they're good. They're good. It's just, I'm nervous. This whole thing has me very nervous.
Have you talked to them about this? I mean, I know it's hard for you to talk to people, but have you talked to them about this?
Well, you know how it's hard for me to talk to people?
Yes.
And then there's people that are hard to talk to.
Yes.
And then if you put someone who's has trouble talking to people, trying to talk to someone who's hard to talk to, sometimes that goes really well, like me and Wixley, that was good. Because Wixley's not normally the best conversationalist from what I hear. But doesn't always go that way here.
Do you remember what we worked on?
No.
That we pretend to talk to people as we talk to objects?
People don't care that much though.
I think you might want to try and give people a little bit more of a chance. I know.
But it's always
I know people are hard. I know.
I'm just like, we should have also saved everyone, not just the people we like.
I know. And
anyway,
maybe that's something you should talk to them about.
Maybe.
Everybody is raised a different way and learns a different way of living in this world.
One of them is a guardian. She's not with her me.
Yes. Obviously there's some reason.
I know, it's just I'm like, where's my guardian? I mean, I know where she is.
She believes what she's doing is right.
Yes, she does. Yes, she does. Okay. Well, there's only so much time available for me to lament this, and I know you prefer if I do that in private. And I don't want to be a bother.
You're not a bother.
But this is big, what we're doing.
Yes.
And I don't know how to get them to take me seriously. They think I'm incompetent.
why don't you try this? And if it doesn't work, I'll come and make sure they take you seriously. How about that?
At that, I actually have not like at first it's like kind of a dreamy look, but then it's like then I'm imagining it all the way through. Like I don't know if they've deserved that. They haven't earned that sort of.
So why don't you try to talk to them and tell them how you feel? I know it's hard. We've worked on this. But I think that if you talk to them, if that doesn't work, then we'll deal with it. And you'll come back to me, right? And she gets like that stern voice, like, right?
Yeah, I mean, if I try to talk to them and they're like that, obviously they deserve you. I mean, not. I mean, you know what I mean.
And she just looks at you like, mm-hmm.
Like I'm not saying you're bad. I'm saying you know.
Just stop digging.
But I struck oil.
Nope.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. All right. Is there anything going on that I should know in the city or keep an eye out or anything you want me to pass to you?
I want you to focus on your work. And if you need my help, to let me know.
There's one last thing that I want to mention, and I'm not sure what to do with it yet, but I'm trying to figure it out. And I open up the bag a little bit and pull out like half the boat that I've been using as a pillow.
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear it? It's singing in a language I don't know.
And she can. She spent enough time with you and you've taught her how to listen. It's beautiful. I don't know the language.
We found it floating in a chest, sealed by chains, on a raft in the middle of the ocean, near the island, but it doesn't seem related to the people. I don't know if it's a thing or not a thing.
Our world is vast and mysterious. It could be, but I don't know. It's beautiful.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I love it. It's lucky that I found this bag, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to carry it. Anyway, all right. I thought you might, after the whole thing with the ring, just because it's pretty doesn't mean it's not going to secretly curse me in my sleep. And
do you want me to check it out for you?
Would you mind?
Sure. And she takes a few minutes, looks at it. I think you're okay.
I thought so too. It's just, who knows? All right, I put it away. I guess I should go get back to work then.
Come and see me if you need anything.
I will.
Or if I need to knock heads.
I will. And if you need me, I'm sure you'll find me.
I know where you're staying. And she smiles.
All right. Thanks.
And as you're leaving, she kind of just under her breath goes, you can do it.
Sure I can. Sure I can. And as I'm walking out the building, sure I can. Sure I can. And as I bump into yet another of one of my cousins from the diaspora and steal one of their tomatoes and start chewing on it, sure I can. Sure
the whole way back to the inn.
Yes. Probably until I see them next.
Yeah. You all make it back to the inn. I'm assuming you're going back to the inn?
I've got nowhere else to go.
So about the same time, you meet up at the room.
Sure I can. Sure. Oh, hi, guys.
Hi.
Hey.
Everything all right?
I have a good tomato.
All right.
You'll be happy to know the boat isn't evil.
That's good.
Take your word for it.
Yeah, I did some research.
So did we. We met some assassins. We should talk and basically, like, we don't have to go through all of it, but I will convey everything we've learned over the last day regarding the Vashahatans, I believe you said. Vashahatans. The names, the descriptions, and the upcoming party, etc., etc. Just.
So at this point, I'm gonna say, "Oh, I missed meeting your mom, Cher. Oh, it sucks."
I go straight into the I sort of there's as soon as the door closes when we enter the suites, you notice that my body just there's this entire sigh of relief, my shoulders slump, and I don't walk like I have a rod up my butt sort of a thing. And I just sort of start taking all my clothes off and just go straight into the pool. I don't even wait or ask for rose petals and stuff. I just stay underwater.
You don't have your hat on anymore? Or is your hat still on?
My hat's floating somewhere.
Yeah, I love the idea of you just descending and the water line hits the hat and just the hat starts floating away. Yeah, they had a rough day, so.
Yeah, now that I realize who the mom is, yeah, and you met the head of the Assassin's Guild.
Apparently. That's just the circles we roll in now.
Now
Kate,
we're headed to a fancy party.
Kate, did we determine if they're on good terms with the temple or if they're at odds? I liked kind of them on good terms.
They're on good terms. Yeah.
Okay. So cool. So I got a question. Is Lady Hema short for hematite?
I didn't think to ask. I was too busy being terrified.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, wow. Okay.
Do I know this? And what does player don't know this, but what does Bumper Share know?
Barbara Share knows that her name is Lady Hema. You've only ever met her as Hema. It could be,
Okay.
but you're not positive sure.
Okay. Probably, and then my head goes back in.
Are you all just taking a bath right now together, like soaking?
I like that idea.
Please, because I want that to be what's happening in my mind right now.
I like it. I like it.
Sure.
I don't want to make you do something you don't want to do.
No. I was thinking about
Why not?
I was thinking about Coffee's modus operandi, and it's just yeah, she would go in there, but then it'd be like, anybody mind if I smoke? Thanks.
At this point, it's like, yeah, why not? They've been out all day.
You see a ball come up.
Just out of the water, paw.
Just I can have some.
Maybe if you pop out of the water.
It's like, friend, you're underwater. I'm not putting my.
Just the head comes out. Head and paw is all you see.
I offer my pipe.
I have this mental picture. Sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
I take a very, very deep buff where you almost think it's like, okay, you gotta exhale. You gotta exhale.
Breathing is good, shit. Breathing is good.
And then I just let it all out, and there's a almost 10-second stream of smoke coming out of my nostrils.
That's a long stream.
And I hand it back to you, and I go underwater.
Which I glance at, and I'm annoyed that it's cached, so I just knock it and start filling it again.
So yeah. On other good news, there's not a lot of stuff unrelated to that. There's not a lot of jobs for adventurers here lately, so things are quiet for the most part.
Good.
That's good news. No troubles. Nothing bad.
The way you say nothing bad, it makes me think that there's something bad. Did something happen today?
Yes.
Should we be concerned?
Yes.
Should we be armed?
I don't know. Give me a moment. It's hard for me to words.
Okay.
I have. Okay, first of all, apart from the adventuring drought, what's going on is pretty serious business and everyone's concerned. Okay, that's not a big surprise, but people who
I thought wouldn't know about it and are concerned in the Adventurers Guild.
About the people we're investigating? About us or about both?
Both.
Does anybody in this town not know who we are?
Well, to be fair,
Yes, actually, these are few of the only people in this town who know who you are.
I mean, I did I was talking to the local head of the Temple of Renunciation within the Adventurers Guild. She's good at this sort of thing.
Would I know who the Temple of Renunciation is?
I don't know.
I've mentioned it, but I don't think I've explained it.
Okay.
I don't know, Kavi, if it would be something you would have heard of.
That's the thing. It's like I've been traveling around with carny folk. Like,
Yeah.
we don't hang around in the nicer parts of town, and we don't tend to hang around where there's religion. So it's like
We're not
Okay.
we're not religious. We're not religious. It's not that sort of temple. What we
Oh.
do is we Have you ever met a mage who went bad?
yes, recently.
No, not me. I mean like really bad.
I don't know. I don't see a lot of magic, honestly.
It's not pretty. But what we do is we subdue them and try to help them back from the path of megalomaniac, darkness, and destruction. And
Oh,
also
okay.
we assist mages in avoiding that.
So you're magicops. Got it.
No. No. We don't cop.
Okay.
It's not like that. It's much more about counseling and support. We don't cop.
So you're really, really, really nice magicops.
No, because I hate cops. That's not what we do.
Well, I am glad we have finally found common ground, my friend.
But we do stop wizards who are killing lots of people from killing more people. Usually by subduing them.
Okay.
Preferably convincing them to come back. And that's more common than you might think.
Okay, and so those folks are concerned about our new friends with their mystery islands.
Yeah, apparently the whole organization is concerned, but the person I was talking to is the local head of that, which means she's kind of the liaison to the government. So when the government knows about a mage that they need to worry about, that's who they go to.
Mm-hmm.
So like, she's a big deal.
Yeah. I get you. Actually, speaking of that island, is it weird to anyone else that these three have apparently been kicking around our town for a couple of months, but that island we saw, we only heard about like 2 weeks ago at this point?
It's really bizarre.
It's a time discrepancy. It makes me very uncomfortable.
Me too.
I
And
hadn't heard of it before, but it might be they might have known something before us.
Mm. I don't know
It's
what to
really
make of
bad.
it, but it just doesn't sit well.
So when we talk to them, well, I mean, I'll be armed, but I don't know how much we can sneak into this party we're going
That is
to.
a really good point. How fancy and how well guarded is this party?
Oh,
But-
it's really fancy. I'm gonna have to make sure you all are dressed properly for the occasion.
Yes, you decided that. Don't worry about it.
Oh no, that's what they wear for like, like a garden party. This is like more ostentatious than a wedding.
Kavi goes under the water.
With the pipe, or did you leave
Yes.
the pipe up top?
Its contents float out.
I grab it and look at it, and like I'm thinking about putting it in my
As
mouth.
soon as you grab it, two little tiny hands come splashing out of the water.
Don't touch my stuff.
Don't doctor my stuff.
I gotta go. I have to go. And
Wait, there's 2 more things I've been ordered to talk to you about.
Murdered.
Yes.
Okay.
Ominous.
The first is that in my line of work, we do a lot of violence. We hurt a lot of people.
but we try our utmost not to kill them because most people are desperate and not bad. And when we murdered those men as they were fleeing, that's a real problem for me. And I am concerned about that. Because
Concerned how?
bloodlust is not what Avithna was founded on. And even though one of those bandits was bad, most bandits are desperate, not evil. And so people we can spare, we should spare.
Man.
I'm not saying everyone can be spared. I know that's not always possible. I've seen a lot of horrible things. Just if we can, we should.
Auntie Hema taught me one thing, that if you're going to take someone down, you make sure you leave no trace. And unfortunately, if there's one bad person in that group, it's concerning that there may be people sympathetic to their cause. And
Go ahead. Sorry.
and I didn't necessarily like it either, but I've been taught since I was a cub that you make sure you leave no trace behind and clean up your mess.
Only one of them had the insignia. We could have questioned them. We could have checked. That's all I'm saying. We should have questioned them. We should have checked.
We were charged with defending Avithna, right? That's part of the whole deal with this gig?
But we're also charged with defending the spirit of Avithna.
But
and that doesn't involve
that's
killing
what she told
everyone
us to do.
we meet.
That's all right. You know what? Look, here's the bottom line. If I'm supposed to save this land from whatever, I'm not gonna leave loose ends. And Kavi leaves the room.
Understood.
I'm still soaking.
It's a thing that the temple was founded on, and it's a concern. The second thing I have been ordered to talk to you about is that I feel that you view me as incompetent because I am strange.
I don't think you as incompetent.
Cher, you were pretty much exempt from all of this. I have no problem with you. You are a wonderful person, and I love you. I have no quarrel with you.
It goes underwater.
Oh.
Sita, it's not a judgment against you so much as a concern I have. And I'm not saying that I know everything, but I am competent. And I'm not saying I've seen everything, but I am experienced.
I'm hurt that you think that. Because I think we've been on this journey. I think we've been traveling long enough, and I thought we'd worked out our differences. And because I have been viewing you as a perfectly capable individual who has been helping us significantly in very incredibly unique ways that no one else has the privilege of experiencing. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry you're still holding on to stuff, that it's still bugging you, because I thought this was all water under a bridge. I didn't even realize you were still holding on to stuff.
I wasn't holding on to stuff. I'm not talking 2 weeks ago. I'm just talking. I was told to express my concern over whether you view me as competent, and I have done so.
Okay, then let me state very clearly for the record that I do view you as competent.
Then I will believe that.
Excellent.
I'm sorry that it hurts you to hear that I took that from our interactions.
Well, hopefully with the air cleared, we can move forward as friends.
I hope that too. Though to be honest, I'm worried about Kavi. Not because of anything Kavi might be feeling. I mean, I have to go tell Merowyn about Kavi's reaction, and I'm worried about Kavi.
We're a very unique team, and it does not surprise me that there are differences of opinion. And that is specifically why I am silent.
What I mean is, I'm not saying that I'm worried about Kavi. Will she work with us? What I mean is, I'm scared on Kavi's behalf because Merowyn probably won't be happy, and people Merowyn gets mad at. I'm just gonna leave it there.
Remind me again, do I know who this person is? I'm sorry, I'm just trying to keep up.
She's an incredibly powerful mage who manages the local mage seekers like myself, so she's kind of the most knowledgeable and strongest and strong-willed of all of us.
And is she a part of our team like Lady Mince is?
No, I don't know how the power structure relates, but she's a big deal.
Okay. Well, I really, honestly, until I meet her myself, I just can't.
Yeah, it's all right. It's. I guess the best way to compare it is, from what I've heard of Lady Hema, if you had to go tell her that someone did something that she's not going to like, that's.
And then I go like, oh.
That's
oh.
that's why I'm worried.
Okay, I guess.
I literally sort of like, I wish I had long hair because I would totally do the whole thing where it's like the hair flip and then like.
You can have long fur and flip your fur.
Is it like that? Is it the like Little Mermaid emerging from the water thing?
Yeah, and I just shake myself up and without a towel, just walk across and I say, "Hey, Kavi, I think we gotta talk."
So it's just you and Kavi in the other room?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kavi's on the roof again.
And I go out to the balcony without a towel. And I sort of
there's nothing new in this suite, let's be real.
Welcome to the high class part of town.
And I look up and I'm like, Kavi, are you there? Are
yeah,
you there?
I'm up here. Can I help you, Cher?
Yeah, can you come down for a second?
It's am I gonna get lectured at again?
No, it's I really don't want to shout this out in the public street.
Why not? We're apparently the best spies in the world. Let's just keep. Oh God. Doop 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 doop. And I drop down.
I'm completely wet and no, not a
friend
of clothing on me.
You're not, friend.
Wait, we're not friends anymore?
No, you're. Oh my gosh. You know what? I should. Again, I have to remind folks. Like, they're up here. I'm down here. So whatever's down there is at eye level. So
I mean, it's not like you haven't seen it, Kavi.
I mean, that's okay. You know what? That's fair. It's like, well, it's just that when I talk to you, this is not what I want to talk to.
And then I sit down cross-legged so that my head's at level with you.
Thank you, friend. Yes. What? Yeah, hi. Hello. Yes. Talking's great.
Still
Big fan.
Wet, and I say, I'm not quite sure what's going on, and I don't necessarily want to get involved because clearly getting involved in other people's issues led me to have to flee. So,
okay.
I just want to say Prakriti is concerned for you.
You can probably hear that in the other room. Actually, I'm start laughing so loud.
And they're concerned because it may not be the best thing to piss off the strongest mage here. That's like pissing off Auntie Hema, and I know too well how that's not a good thing.
Oh, that's very good. Oh my. Oh yes, someone is concerned about little old Kavi. That's amazing. Listen, I've pissed off people before. I've made a living out of it, really, to be honest. I'm still breathing. I'm still moving. It's no big deal. So apparently I work for, like, a super double secret organization now that has, like, far-reaching tendrils into every part of Avithna. I mean, thank you. I appreciate your like I put a hand on you and then immediately regret it because it comes back dripping wet. Like, I appreciate your concern. Cher. It's great. I love you, Cher, but I'll be fine. Thank you.
Okay, but I don't want you to get turned into a pumpkin or a cucumber or an eggplant or a strawberry.
These are...
And I start random.
Okay. How late in the evening
now.
is it? Is it like nighttime, or is it still like, is the sun still up? Like, I don't know what time of day it is.
It's probably early evening. You've done a lot today, y'all.
That's the thing. It's like, well, no, because like I was, unfortunately, I wish the sun was down. Cause it's just like, I am tired, and it is not yet enough time to go to bed. I don't know how to.
Potato, or
oh my god,
tomato,
I don't. Friend, stop. No, I'm not gonna try. Like again, I put both hands on your shoulders now. Nobody's gonna turn me into a fruit or a vegetable. Not any more so than I already am. Don't worry about it. Just. Prakirti has all kinds of ideas about what's going to happen to me, or what I am, or what I should be, or shouldn't be. And, like, it's fine. She's gonna have whatever opinion she has. It doesn't matter. And whatever happens, will happen. Okay?
It doesn't hurt to share what you can, I mean...
Share what I can? What do you mean?
Well, you share things with me, but of course I'm never gonna tell anybody about stuff unless you want me to tell them stuff, but...
Okay.
I think if you share things with not just share, but just sorry, I just couldn't do it. Keep a straight face. I
mean, I also laugh at that, like.
But I think if you share more about yourself rather than yelling at Prakirti for doing what Prakirti does, because that's who she is.
I thought we settled this beef. I thought we squashed this.
Apparently not. I think you really have to properly clear the air, because you seem to not... Yes, I'm sorry. I understand you have to keep boundaries, but perhaps maybe...
Okay, listen.
Maybe treat Prakirti like an equal. Then, like, sorry, I'm really hungry, so I'm not getting things right, but I just mean...
Well, then we should take you downstairs, dressed, first, and feed you. Then you will be thinking clearly and be able to speak more readily. And yes, that was Kavi avoiding the question.
Oh, I'm not surprised.
Come on, get up. Let's get some food in you, friend.
And then...
But first, let's get some clothes on you.
I swim in the water that's there.
Okay, I would help you up, but that's not going to happen.
I just go on fours and crawl.
Okay, it's been a day. We're going downstairs I just shout into the room generally. We're going downstairs for grub if anybody's interested. But otherwise, I suspect
muted,
we go...
Lana.
I will join you. Sorry, I was muted, yes.
I possibly already left to deliver my report.
Damn, getting narked out already. Jesus.
And I go sort of quickly check in on Asha. I was like, room service. We can get you room service.
That sounds great.
As I sort of look and I'm like, I'm concerned for Asha. Asha doesn't look well.
They're
Asha
very
has-
quiet.
Asha has the
Poor
flu.
Asha does not need to get in the middle of this again.
Well,
Just shoot
Oh, no,
Asha
no,
thumbs
I
up.
don't
You okay?
I don't want to bring Asha's character into any of the scenes. I'm just sort of like, Asha doesn't look well. Room service.
yeah.
I like the I'm worried about Asha. She's so quiet.
Oh, well.
What are you doing? So you're going off to report, which
I'm
will get in a second. You all are eating food.
I'm gonna get some grub because it is food time.
Sita will very quietly join them.
And I will sing for my supper too.
Yeah, yeah, because that's what you do.
Yeah.
So you go, Prakirti, you go to see Merwin, and she's where you left her.
I'm bringing her bad news. But good news.
I'm not a mage and I don't work for her. What do I care?
Yeah, no, you're good.
All right. So I think that really quickly I wrote down what I wanted to say rather than should we do me next or should we do the dinner people first?
No, we can do you, and then we'll do the dinner people.
Okay.
Oh, that's so
and
funny.
I'm gonna hand her the short note that I wrote. I haven't finished writing it myself, but it goes like this. Merwin, it went fairly well. 4 out of 5 of us are okay. Kavi has, however, avowed that she will silence via murder all loose ends. Specifically, she said that when I mentioned that maybe we should have captured the bandits and checked to see if their allegiance was with their stomachs or with an rogue invading nation, she said that she wants to kill everyone that we are up against and believes that's her thing. Please go easy on her, though. She did not stick around for talking about the next part, so I don't know how she feels about that, but I don't think it's very good. Please leave her in one piece. The rest of the team likes her. I swear. Please. And like basically the rest of the paper is just like more pleases and please don't hurt her too much notes.
And she's like, I'll take care of it.
I know. I am aware. And I appreciate it because for the most part it went really well because I got to say things to the good people and
and then she'll stop you and she goes, call people good people and bad people.
You're right. You're right.
I think that maybe you need to work on your attitude now.
I do. You know, Wixley was repeated my own thesis to me, but I'm saying what I mean is I got to talk to Sita and I got to talk to Cher. If you don't, I don't know if you know the names, and it was good, and I mean, Asha's an angel and Cher's an angel, sort of. I think he's an angel.
And what did? Okay, I'll handle it.
So, and Sita and I think are on better footing now, though she was hurt.
You might want to fix that.
I don't know how.
Why don't you ask her?
Okay. I will do that. All right. Thanks. Bye. And I leave, and I am going to, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll hide somewhere far away from all of the events until you need me to appear in a scene. How does that sound?
That's up to you, but sure.
Character pocket dimension.
Yeah, can I go to that?
Sure. You could also go back to the room or
just
like
a nice
whatever.
little green room, and you know.
Oh, there's the I'm gonna get back in. I'm gonna grab food on the way back from a street cart, probably someone poor who's selling their stuff, and over tip them, and no, probably not a tipping culture. I'm gonna give them some extra. And not want change, and I'm going to just go back after eating and relax in the bath.
Okay, cool. Sounds good.
Because I skipped the hot springs.
It's fair you did. What are the rest of you doing? Is there anything specific you'd like to do?
Getting grub.
Food and singing. Or performing. and maybe kind of reading the room.
Which I
She's
guess
basically changes into an outfit again. She's very much focused on keeping up her appearances as like having a cover story, and this fan is now a part of her costume.
it.
I can't stop fucking fanning myself.
it's
Oh,
weirdly hot, unseasonably hot in this
And
this time of year.
I'm basically always, my eyes are always trailing Sita, and my
She does a lot more like work with the fan. Like she's got this fan, and even though I'm fucking fanning myself, Sita actually will like if someone's looking at her for too long, she'll kind of like almost like hide behind the fan. Like
Oh, like it very coy.
yeah, she's playing very very coy, right?
love
She's both trying to grab attention, but also just wait attention. Do you know what I mean? Like she wants enough attention where people are gonna notice her and be like, oh yeah, that's that new model in town. But not enough that they're going to want to engage with her because she doesn't want to cause another problem. So she's just like, you know, just enough to gather attention. But again, like every time someone is like going to approach, it's like, you know, doors closed.
my eyes
like,
narrow.
close your business.
My eyes narrow anytime someone approaches, and I'm watching them like, oh.
And if Bubber looks at Sita is going to be like, don't you fucking dare.
There's sort of a look of hurt on Bupper's eyes, but is a little better managed today than the previous days.
Oh my lord. I'm going to have to sort that out. Wish Bubber understood that I'm perfectly capable of handling my own messes.
You're
All
very,
right.
you're very large and quite strong.
Completely not about you.
Oh,
It's all about Bubba Share.
Oh no, it's about Bupper's feelings and sorting it out.
Actually,
Oh,
yeah. I think Kai's like who's been enjoying the show quite a great deal would probably look up over at Sita just like, I suspect this is less that they feel you incapable and more that they're very possessive. You've picked up on that, right? Like-
maybe not as much as I realized.
Yeah, no. Sugar, like I know that y'all have slipped into a different character there for a second. That's funny. I'm giving homespun advice and I just can't help the fucking southern.
I know, it
out.
just happens.
It happens.
Yeah.
Anyway, I know that you two sort of laid things at least somewhat to, if not to rest, then to ceasefire. But I kind of look over at Cher. But the soul still burns, kiddo. Trust me. So
I guess there's nothing I can really do about that.
Oh, I mean, to an extent, like certainly you can make it clear that you would rather they didn't, I guess, punch people is whatever happened last time.
Clawed in the face, I think is what happened last time.
I mean, I thought I did, and I thought they were defending me because they thought I couldn't defend. I don't know anymore. Oh
Yeah,
my god.
it was less
I'm
about.
like a day off.
It's not about your It's not about your prowess, which believe me is formidable. I saw you gore those nice gentlemen, which thumbs up. Well done. You're more than capable of defending yourself from. And I look around the room from any of these people because. But no, I think it's a possession thing, and if you don't feel that you can get through, sometimes Cher listens to me. I can give it a shot,
No, look, I sense more troubles on the horizon. We're good. It's fine. I'm Cher, and I made it very clear to Cher that I just wanted to be friends, and that was it. So I've done my bit. I mean, I'm trying to do my job here, and if that's the way it's gonna be, then
modeling is very hard work.
I don't know what to do. I feel so bad sometimes. Like, I don't want to hurt them, but like,
I push my drink towards Sita.
thanks.
I think you need this more than I do. Okay.
So about this time,
All my songs are fire themed.
I love it.
About how there's something that burns within
Oh my god.
this burning feeling. Love
Oh my god.
Shoot, Joe look
Jealous.
like.
Tommy's like,
Don't do that. Don't do it. It's
Less.
it is. It Samantha's like hiding behind her fan.
Tone
Like,
it down.
You know,
Even
I could just shoot him with an arrow if that'd help.
no, don't do that.
Tone down, Bobber Share. That's not possible.
Anyway,
Kaylin even looks at you while you're doing this and is like, tone it down.
So now the songs are about sparks.
Aw.
That's
You-
better.
you see, they are perfectly reasonable.
Kaylin
Ish.
just shrugs and is like, that's better, I guess. Okay, so
Sorry, Kate. we
about
interrupted.
this time, a female half-elf walks into the bar. She has long braided brown hair and black eyes, veiny silver skin, and she's about 5'9". And she walks and she comes and sits at the table next to you all. Hello,
Hi.
Sita, I presume?
You know my name.
Yes. Kavi?
And you are?
Oh, I'm Marwin. And she just looks at both of you.
Oh, yes. Excellent. Well, I'm glad you're here. All right, let's talk this out.
Please talk. I'd love to hear what you have to say.
And
I'd
we-
love to hear what you have to say. Please, by all means, guests first.
well, before we do any of that, your poison friend?
Wine. Thank you.
I signal for someone to like. I have no idea how ordering works in here. If there's a bar.
Sure,
if
that's how
there's-
it works. Signal and someone brings you something. There are
Okay.
servers. It's upscale. It's nice.
That's the thing. It's like it's so like upscale. I figure like the one thing Kavi's picked up on is like, how do I get a drink in here? I wave at the nice people. Okay.
And
I-
at this point, my song turns to a gorgeous, like, a nymph from the heavens has come down, and I'm sort of like putting full eyes at the half elf that has appeared. And after the
Whoa.
song's done, I'll join them.
I
I like
pour our
it.
new guest a glass of wine, one for Sita and myself.
Sita keeps drinking, and it's just like,
Honey.
Waiting for it. Waiting for it. So, I know you're working with Prakirti,
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
and I know there's been some differences of opinion
Mm-hmm.
on how things are done. And then I can't remember exactly what you said, Prakirti, but you said, Prakirti says that Kavi wants to kill things. I can't remember exactly how you phrased it, but she would read it verbatim from the note.
Something like avowing putting all loose ends to death or something like that. And then I probably said something about bloodlust because that I don't remember. that
That's
where
fair.
that's the part that I hadn't written, so
Yeah.
I had to make it up on the
So
spot.
she reads that kind of verbatim from this.
That sounds like Pakirti.
Is that what you said?
No. No, of course not.
Enlighten me.
Hello, gorgeous.
I look around the room. Is this
It
really the
hurt.
place to be having this conversation?
Well, where else are you gonna have it? If you can't have a conversation like this in a bar, where else are you gonna have it?
And
Better here than elsewhere.
A whole
But
glass
we're-
of wine.
See if this fan goes up, but we're maybe not just right this second. We're kind of in the middle of something.
Hi, Cher.
But come
Oh,
have a seat.
sure.
Come have a seat because it's important, but let's not flirt with her just yet.
Oh, okay.
Sita is just like honed in on this gas. Like nothing else kind of gets in that way.
Listen. All right, we're gonna talk about this here. We're talking about this here. Fine. Here's the long and short of it.
What?
Sorry.
You could go up to our suite if you want to talk. We can talk in our suite. We can have some sweet talks.
I don't think anyone needs to us here. I'll stay here, thank you. And she takes the bottle of wine and pours herself another glass.
Kavi wants to laugh so bad, but she keeps it in. That was a really good joke.
That was really good.
God, where was I? Totally lost my train of thought. I'm so sorry. I was explaining myself. Right. Prakirti mentioned that these were desperate men. Desperate men are dangerous men. And if our whole mandate is stop dangerous, desperate men from whatever is happening, whatever Lady Minsei thinks is a threat to what's the word I'm looking for? The continent on that big a scale? Yes, I don't have a lot of compunctions about putting an arrow through the skull of someone who sat on the wrong side of destiny. You don't you don't hang around dangerous people for this long and not take precautions if you want to survive. If she can't understand that, if she can't respect that, hey, whatever. I'm not asking her to go slit people's actually, yeah, I kind of like set my glass down. I'm not asking her to slit people's throats in the night. But I don't work for you.
I know.
Let me be very clear. I empathize deeply with Brigirthi. And to be extra clear, Brigirthi, and I have made it very clear with Brigirthi that I do believe that she is incredibly confident and an important member of the team. I want to underline that fact because I had thought that the hatchet was buried, but that's fine. We're rehashing it. We'll clear it right up. Look, I am incredibly empathetic to what Brigirthi is saying. I understand that bandits get into that line of work because they have no other choice. Unfortunately, our mission is not to clear the economics of Avithna.
Lady Minsei didn't hire me to chat.
Hired me.
Yeah. I completely empathize with what Brigirthi has.
God damn it, Miriam.
Sorry. Yeah, sorry.
It's all good.
I almost spat that all over the whole camera.
I completely empathize with what Brigirthi has to say, and yes, indeed, there is a time and a place for talking. However, 1, we were being ambushed. 2, anyone that has seen us could report to anyone else. It was a risk. I took care of a calculated risk. Certainly, when there are opportunities to talk and to investigate, I will do so. However, even if I had stopped to question that person, I would have had to end up slitting their throat anyways because they had seen the lot of us and what we could do and would report back. We don't know who to trust and who is our enemies. I'm being cautious. I protect this team.
That's why she's in charge.
And if you're here to kill Kavi, I will protect Kavi. And I just sort of put myself between Kavi.
She laughs a little bit and she goes, I don't kill people, really. It's not.
Or turn her into a pumpkin or an eggplant.
Sure, I'm not gonna be a pumpkin or an eggplant or a potato or an apple.
She literally takes this moment to lean over to Kavi and is like, I don't turn people into vegetables.
That's what I've been saying. Oh my god.
Cucumber.
It's like, okay.
Tita hands Babur a drink.
I just down it like a shot.
Tita does the same thing.
I see that there are disagreements. And you could tell that she does this kind of diplomatic stuff like all the time.
Sure.
For a lot of people. When you work with mages, there are a lot of different personalities that you work with. Good, not bad, not good, nothing in the... They're just diplomatic personalities. And she goes, especially when you work with reformed mages, which Prakirti is not one of.
Okay, that was my immediate question.
She would say that. She would say, I think that it would be good for everyone to sit down and clear the air. And again, I will be here if you need me to be here. I just think it's going to make everything better.
Okay,
I think we
start muttering to myself in halfling. I thought that they just needed somebody that could shoot people real good. I figured that was what this whole thing was.
And she will literally say back to you in halfling, I get it. Like, just literally, just back in halfling.
Kavi instantly stops talking. All right. What would you have me do?
Just Bubba share. Is Prakriti here upstairs?
I can check.
Would you? We'll sit down here.
Okay. And I go upstairs.
And she sits there drinking wine.
And meanwhile, Sita's gonna be like, I swear to God, we already cleared the air once before, and
That's what I'm
like
saying.
like Sita's hitting the end of her rope today.
No,
Like
that's
it's
fair.
a long day, and she's just done. Like she's tired of, playing mom. So she's maybe kind of unloading a little bit of like venting
on Merwin.
a little bit.
And she's just nodding and listening.
And then eventually she goes, I'm sorry, I really don't mean to tell you all of this, but look, we're trying. We're a very motley group full of incredibly unique individuals with very big personalities, and each member of this team is incredibly valuable for incredibly different reasons, and I
Thank you.
just wish we could get along.
I would like that as well.
Good, at least we're on the same page then. She pours herself another drink.
Actually, admittedly, I have no idea like how big a big lioness is, but it's just like my instinct there is to have Coffee go like, you might want to just, hey, you know
I
what?
think Sita's not caring right now.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
No, it's just that's something that you have had. You are 3 glasses deep into that bottle, and
No, I'm not. I think I can hold my drink.
So I'm assuming, Bubba, you've gotten Prakriti.
Yep. Is Prakriti back from the street cart and everything?
Yeah. I've been up and soaking for a little while. When we go downstairs on our way down, I think I'm going to try to get a bottle of wine that I think she would like and bring it over.
Oh, okay.
If
hell
they
yeah,
have
more
one.
wine.
Bobber, do you want to have an aside real quick as we're walking down?
Sure, if you have something to say.
Wait, what? I have to be there for this conversation? What?
Well, yeah, there was a half elf, and I give the whole description because I don't know
That's
the.
Merwin. That's my mentor.
Oh,
I didn't...
that's who it is.
Yeah. I mean, I get
Oh.
it. You were hitting on her, weren't you? Isn't she pretty?
Yes.
Oh, well, I don't know if she's available like that, but I mean, more power to you, Bobber. More power to you.
Okay. 'Cause, I mean, Sita shut me down. I don't know why she doesn't care who I'm with, but somehow still shut me down. So I don't get it.
No.
Like, doesn't want to be with me, but she doesn't want me to be with this person.
And at this moment, you're walking to the bar, getting the thing of wine. But yeah, you can.
I want to jump in one thing. Basically, Sita needs to stop playing group mom, Barbara Share. She's not our
She's
mom.
not my mom. I wouldn't do my mom.
I know. I get it. But she
Leona
moms us.
left the building.
Leona's like, and I'm done with these people.
Kate, what the hell have you gotten me into?
And I didn't get to meet your mom, so I don't know if I'd do your mom.
Oh, you probably would. Most everybody would.
I mean, I'm just saying
well,
I don't know.
I mean, my mom's pretty doable, but I just wouldn't do my mom because she's my mom.
No, I get it. I'm right there. I'm right there with you. That's what I'm saying.
I think my mom's very doable, but
Okay. I think this is a great way to end that conversation. And go into the next one. Let's move on. Let's talk about doable moms.
But there's details I need.
No, you don't need them.
no.
So you come and sit down at the table.
All right. So I have the wine and I present it to her. And then I grab a glass and start to pour it for myself very slowly and see what happens.
I was about to say,
Right.
as you're coming back, I'm sitting there describing, and like to the nice
Merwin. Her name is
Mara what?
Merwin.
Merwin. Describing to Merwin. Yeah, like no, you should really give Cher a chance. Like they can do this thing with their tongue. It is incredible. Just trying to wingman for Bob or Cher.
I love it.
I love it so much.
Sita would have basically gotten up and walked away when this conversation happened. So we're just gonna pretend Sita is very desperately like fanning herself in an attempt to block out the noise of all of this.
Yeah, fair. Okay. We're all here. And she gets like super businesslike, and she's like, "We're gonna clear the air, and you're gonna work together, okay? All of you." This
Please
is
and
what
thank
happened.
My
Fakirti,
bad.
Worse than I could have possibly imagined.
Fakirti,
Yeah.
not everyone's going to agree with us. That's okay. Did
I
you
know.
tell them how you felt?
Most of them, Kavi left the room halfway through.
Okay, well, did you tell Kavi how you felt about killing people?
Yeah, I think so.
Did you listen to what Kavi said about how they feel about killing people?
They want to silence all loose ends with extreme prejudice.
Okay, so you're not going to agree?
Yeah.
Yes. Is that okay? And she looks at all of you.
All right, that was my bad. I ate too much radish.
Wait. What?
Well,
Oh,
he
God.
talked about clearing the air, and
No,
we can't
okay.
No.
clearing the air.
So no one
See, that
stopped
takes
me
another
from
drink.
pouring myself a glass, so now I'm drinking.
Yeah.
I don't have any beef. I don't know what the problem is.
Same.
It's just differences of opinion.
I want us to try to save people when we don't need to kill them.
And sometimes
It's-
people are trying to kill us. I will kill those people.
It was a judgment call. I stand by my judgment call. There was a risk there. And even if we had stopped to question that person, I would have had to slit their throat in the end because they had seen all of us, seen what we were capable of doing, and could have reported back to someone. We had no idea what we were dealing with still.
Security, okay, no, hang on. Let's narrow this focus in a little bit. Do you think I like killing people?
I honestly haven't given it a single shred of thought because I don't
Well,
think
think
it's
about it. I
like-
want an answer. Do you think I like killing people, yes or no?
I don't think it's important to you. I think you don't care.
About the question or about killing people?
Killing people.
Okay, but not caring about killing people is different from not wanting and versus wanting to kill people.
Thank you, Sita.
The point is not about wanting to kill people or not wanting to kill people. The point is about killing people versus not killing people. There is no reason that when attacked by bandits, we would need to kill someone to prevent them from knowing we can defend ourselves from bandits. We can defend ourselves from bandits. That's no secret. That's not a state secret that doesn't require murder to cover our tracks.
I just look at Merwin.
Prakirti, it's not about bandits. I empathize with your perspective that, bandits are in their position for very unfortunate economic reasons. However, we're here to save Avithna, not to fix the economy, first of all. Second of all, it's not about protecting ourselves from bandits, is who does that bandit know? That bandit could very well know the invaders and could have reported to them exactly what our fighting capabilities were. And had they done so, we could have found ourselves walking into a trap in the future and being with people who knew exactly what our strengths and weaknesses were, so on and so forth. It's not about banditry, it's about the bigger picture.
It's about
Okay.
mercy.
Sita, you're wasting your breath. Are we done here?
No, okay.
I want some beef curry, please.
But they'll bring you the beef curry in a minute, so it's coming. Okay, Prakirti.
This doll
The
is
way
great.
we do things. What?
Sorry. This doll is so good.
Oh no, there was all this talk of beef that I just wanted some beef curry. It made me hungry.
Love it. It's good.
Sorry.
Hashtag
Inappropriate.
this doll is fantastic.
This doll is fantastic. That was the joke. Shit.
Love it.
That sounds good.
Merwin looks at you and goes, Prakirti, you have expressed your viewpoint.
And they don't understand.
They don't. Okay. And she'll lean in close to you and go, Prakirti, not everyone will agree with you. That doesn't mean they don't understand.
They don't understand the concept of mercy.
They don't.
That's offensive.
Yeah, honestly? Are you serious?
Okay. So
I
I
don't
see
know.
what the problem is. All right. Prakirti, you want them to treat you like an equal.
That would be nice.
With
You
value.
could start by treating us like equals. Quite.
I got you. And
Javi,
she'll just
Javi.
lean and she'll be like, I got you. You want them to treat you like an equal, correct? With your own opinions and thoughts and views of the world.
That would be nice.
Then you need to give them the same respect.
What about the people they kill?
I think that you can only take care of what you do.
I know that the way this ends is we have a disagreement next time there's a fight over whether to kill someone, and it comes to blows, and I don't want that because I'll probably die or I'll kill one of them, and that would suck.
You will not kill me, and I'm not going to attack you, Pakirti.
Kavi, let Merwin handle this, please. Let's please. It's been a long day, folks.
Want to go get some street food?
Desperately.
Erwin just goes, okay. All of you need to work together. This is important, right?
Yes, profoundly.
So, how about this? When you all have a disagreement, you talk about it, but ultimately the group makes the decision. It's the only way this will work. I know, Prakirti, it is not the way we do things, and I do not always agree with this, but in this matter, when the continent is at stake, you've been put in this team for a reason, and we have to trust that everybody is a part of that. I want you to work together, all of you, treating each other equally. And she'll look at the entire group.
Love everyone equally.
I've been trying to do that this whole time. So yes.
They didn't even consider my proposal to take them captive. Is that them treating me equally?
I think that we need to move on from that because now we've talked about it, right? And she looks at everybody. We cannot change the past, Prakirti. You know this as well as anyone.
That's not the point. The thing I'm trying to express is if we have the choice to kill someone or not kill someone, and there's a disagreement, the thing you have proposed is that there should be a discussion. The thing that went down is that they just killed them.
Yes, but now we've had this discussion.
Which means what?
Which means that from now on, if everyone agrees, there will be a discussion.
Wait, if everyone agrees, there will be a discussion.
Like right now, she's saying if everyone here agrees at this moment that this is the precedent we're setting. So she's setting a precedent that going forward, you will discuss this and you will make decisions as a group.
So if there's someone we could take prisoner or maim instead of kill, we will talk about it instead of just killing them.
And then the group will decide and everyone will abide by the group decision.
If that actually happens, I can deal with that.
Okay. That's what she assumed. That's why she's bringing this up as the thing to discuss with everybody. She does know you and how you operate, and she's trying to help communicate that in a way, if that makes sense.
And I think Prakirti knows this, just as Prakirti sees mercy as really important to the very conception of Avithna in their mind. So the whole oath to Avithna thing means take care of all of the people, even the ones you hate.
And that's fair, and that's a good quality. And I don't want Prakirti to feel like this is Kate the DM saying that. I don't want that, but I also, Marilyn wants you to work with the team. That's her goal for you, and so she's going to help smooth that over as much as possible.
Cool. Plus, I mean, the other thing, out of game, Prakirti's cool with the killing in the heat of the fight thing. It's the thought at it. So,
will that work for everyone?
Hang on, I'm confused. I'm confused out of character. Hold on. Tom Press, could you say that one more time? Prakirti is not concerned about the heat of the moment.
It's the people who, when they were attacking us and we were fighting them and they were dying, that happens. That is lamentable, but not always avoidable. It's the people who turned and fled that we shot in their backs that have been really haunting Prakirti.
Okay, got it.
So, the people you shredded, they were shooting at us that whole time. So it's okay.
We got you. We got you.
Do you think that's a fair and equitable agreement?
I look over at Sita. Follow her lead.
Yes.
Wonderful. And she'll hold up her glass. And a toast to everybody. To working together to save Avithna. And we're gonna and then we're gonna go to break. So we will be back in about 5 minutes. We're going to potty and all that fun stuff, and we will be back in a couple minutes to see you all.
Bye.
Hey, everybody, we're back. Yay! After the super heartfelt conversation, everyone's worked out their problems. I'm going to say everybody goes to bed as much as they're going to. Everybody goes to bed for a nice night's sleep. And you wake up. She not super interested. It's not you. It's just
It's a weird energy. I would run.
Yeah.
I would run so fast.
Curious. But yeah, no, I go to bed.
Yeah. She and then you wake up the next morning. You have the day to prepare to go to this party. It's a high-end party. You need to get outfitted. Baba Share, you need outfits. You need makeup. You need hair. This is all going to be covered, and you know where to go, but that's what needs to happen during the day.
Yep.
And Asha is with you.
Yes.
Because we're not going to get through to the party and beyond. We're not going to get through the party tonight. So Asha's with you.
Yeah.
Are we weekending at Bernieing this?
I don't.
Asha's not dead.
I know, but the mental picture amuses me just for a second.
The GM is going to be Asha for the time being, which means that, ooh, that looks lovely. I'd love to wear that. That kind of thing.
Aww. We miss you, Gemma.
We do.
Miss you.
We miss you. Okay. Anyway, so are you going to Aram's first?
Yep.
Okay.
And I go, and I'm like, Uncle G.
Yeah, we don't have to RP this, but the entire way I am protesting that I already have 2 amazing outfits that are perfect.
I just look at you, and this is the first time you see me look at you, sort of top to bottom, and start laughing. And I say,
Look, I picked that outfit, but I respect that it's a much more high-end event than what I had picked. It's not bad.
I say, I love you, and that's very cute, and I'm glad you have those, but that's like everyday wear.
No.
Got it.
I grumble the whole way.
Aram, welcome as you. Welcome. Glad you're here. I hear you're attending a very fancy event tonight. I will leave Baba Share in charge of making sure that you're all appropriately dressed. They know what to do. Let me know if you need any help.
Definitely. And I go straight to like the part where it's literally just fabrics. There's no ready-made because they tailor it to you.
Jesus.
So, but they'll get it done by tonight. It'll
Yes.
show up by tonight. But you pick the fabrics, and there's like books of like different, almost like a tailor's book of designs and fashions, so that while you're ordering it, you can be like, oh, I want it cut this way and that way, and I want to have this neckline and that, and you can really customize it.
Barbara, I'm very confused by all of this. Could you help me?
Of course. For you, my darling, and I take you to I take you to some of the fabric choices that are a little more sort of ephemeral might be the word, and diaphanous, and sort of highlight your best qualities, and they're super sparkly, and they're probably real gemstones.
Nice.
And
so is it a dress type thing? Is that what
it's material. It's just dress material. Literally, it's when we've picked our fabrics, that's when we sit around down and be like, okay, so with this thing, we're gonna make this outfit. How many yards does it need? And then that's how the price of the thing is. But since we're basically on credit, it doesn't matter.
Have fun.
I'm just kind of sitting there wide-eyed and, what do you think, Bobber? What do you think? I have no idea.
It's amazing. Oh yeah, that one too. But this one really brings your eyes out. And I bring the roll of fabric to me, pull out a little bit, and then stick it on you, sort of like a sari drape, just to sort of see how the material looks.
Ah, cool.
And then I also work on Kavi, and I was like, hey, look at this. This actually has little bows and arrows as little gold embroidery.
I walk over to like whatever's like the nearest red fabric, pick it up, and go, "This one's fine."
There's one with bows and arrows on it in embroidery. Papa
In
found it
gold
just for you.
embroidery.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah.
There's little bows and arrows on the
Yeah.
like embroidery. I was like, but this one,
What color is it?
red.
That's cheating.
I did actually imagine it red before you picked up the nearest red
Of
one.
course.
But
So-
look. I mean, imagine the bows and arrows on it, not this.
So as this is happening, Sita, Aram comes up to me and he says, "Now for you, my dear, I have something special." And he's like, come back. And he brings you to the back, and it is a gorgeous, like an ombre,
Oh yes.
yellow to orange
Yes.
sari that is like
yes.
beautifully appointed with gold embroidery on it. In what
You
looks like-
read my mind. Yes.
what looks like claw embroidery all down it.
And you will literally hear the highest pitch noise you've ever heard out of Sita, and just being like, "Oh my god, Aran, you're the best. It's beautiful. It's perfect. It's exactly what I wanted." Like, she's like freaking out. It's probably the finest thing she's ever seen, ever touched, ever worn. And she's like, "I promise to wear this." Like, it's not even Sita trying to keep up a cover at this point. She's literally like, "I promise to wear it gracefully." That's the word, right? Yes. "I promise to wear it gracefully. I promise to make sure it's beautiful and to show it up and tell everyone where you bought it from. Thank you, thank you, thank you."
And he's like, "I'll have it delivered tonight."
Perfect, thank you. And then
I-
Sita just kind of like comes skipping back out, and she's just like, "Perfect, I'm all set."
I initially, when I hear the squeal, I'm like, wait, who's making her squeal that way?
No. Hey, eyes down here. I'm down here on copy. We're thinking about this. You know what? This is fantastic fabric. We're just gonna take it. It's good. It's great.
For the audience and for Patrick, who was not here last week, Sita made a deal with Aram because Sita's cover story is that she is a model. So her deal with Aram is that Aram gives her the finest, highest couture outfits for free, and she models them. And it's kind of their deal, and that's how she's getting her outfits for her cover story.
When Aram comes out, there's like the slight moment of dagger eyes, but then it's like focus.
Cher.
And Sita
come
just
on.
kind of sits there and just goes,
She's her own woman, Cher. Come on.
Of
Thank
course, she's
you.
her own woman.
Have you picked out fabrics?
Yes, and I pull out sort of a really beautiful diaphanous, sort of almost like diamond studded sheer material that probably has to be lined, but it just looks like layers. It's like cobwebs and clouds sort of a feeling. And then for Kavi, the red fabric with like bow and arrow and everything.
And then what's Babar Sher getting?
I
It's
didn't
going
even-
nude.
You've thought of Perpecuity. You've thought of Akavi. What is Babar Sher getting?
I
And
was
what are
gonna
we getting Asha?
Asha. I
"But
actually
Asha like
don't
blues
know-
or greens better.
Yeah.
I think Asha would like greens better.
Let's do a deep emerald green for
Oh.
Asha."
I think Emerald is the nickname Asha chose, isn't it?
Yeah.
Shit.
I think so.
Yep, that's perfect. Emerald green. Done.
Swish.
Asha, don't worry, I got you. I took care of wow, I can't do names today. I took care of Kavi last time. I'll take care of you this time. Deep emerald greens. Leaf motif.
Oh yeah, that's perfect. The
Yeah.
leaves. That's with like silver embroidered leaves. That
Yes.
sounds gorgeous.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I love
I
it.
love that we are on the same page with fashion. This makes me so happy.
Anyway, okay, so what is Barbara Sher getting?
Bumper Share is probably gonna get
Blue. Blue.
I think you should
was
get
actually
blue.
gonna get sort of this red, orange, yellow color
Actually, even better.
Yeah, I love it.
bumper. And it basically looks like almost like a phoenix.
Oh,
Sort of-
nice.
Yes.
You
That's
have bows
stunning.
and arrows. You get a dope phoenix. Come on now.
So,
Hey, bows and arrows are cool.
so the
Yes.
fabric makes you look like a phoenix. Like it's kind of like you've got feathers.
Oh yeah, like flames.
Kavi
I
gets
almost-
bows and arrows. Baba sure gets flames.
I almost want it to have
I-
feathers now.
Oh, we can make it have feathers in some way.
Got feathers and flames.
And matches the hat.
Sure. Sounds good. So, and what styles would you like these in?
For myself, I would prefer sort of like an anarkali suit, and I describe like how it is. And I guess at this point, I would leave it to.
I think Kavi, that would be Kavi's preference too. I don't think Kavi wants a dress.
Oh, sure. I'd look at the tailor and go, "Fuck me up, fam."
I kind of already did. Do you want to go?
In a minute, share. A little busy right now. You have your mind in precisely one place, friend.
Would you like a sari? Would you like a
Sure.
suit?
Tactically
Leggings.
speaking.
For sure.
Leggings.
Whatever.
So probably a
just
the
give me a
suit.
dress.
Okay.
Ain't I a woman?
Don't have-
Let's do this.
A ball gown.
Oh yes, of course.
Whatever's
The ball gown
appropriate.
cut.
Apparently, something comes in a fancier level beyond this. With
Yeah.
So like,
We have
let's
to get
ratchet
And
it up.
Aram leans forward. He's like, "You have so much to learn, and I'm so excited." And he leans back.
Let's
I like
maintain a
it.
personal bumble here, Buckaroo. God, I am
He's-
tired.
He's
Buckaroo just came out of my
unfazed.
mouth.
He is unfazed. And what do you want?
I normally would go for an Anna Carly suit, but I'm wondering if I should go for something a little bit more dressy this time.
Saris are a great way to sort of like show layers.
Saris or like the ball gown cut. There's like ball gown style dresses, and those would be formal wear. Either or.
Or like there's also the sort of like a fusion, like you said, where it's basically langa choli, but the dupatta is wrapped like a sari, as if it's sort of almost like a half sari.
I actually don't really understand what that means, but I think what Prakirti would do is also not understand what that means and say, "Cher, what should I go with?"
And I describe a style that sort of makes her look like she's floating all over the place.
Oh yeah, so like kind of the ball gown style with the yeah. Perfect.
Floaty. Mm-hmm.
I like
So
it.
it's a floaty like ball gown type thing is what I ended up with, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yes, I'm taking notes on the dresses.
Yes. For Asha. What do you think, Bubber?
I think something that will allow her to have full freedom, and I sort of like so probably something backless.
Yeah, we gotta account for wings.
Yeah, so something backless. So I think a choli would be nice. Maybe a langa.
Ooh, yes, let's do that. The fanciest lenga. So we're gonna do, and you'll see Sita basically like hold fabric up to Asha, and she'll kind of like drape a blouse over Asha, and you'll see her like say, and I want like string ties, like ribbon ties at the back, and she kind of like
And
demonstrates
under the wings so
and
that
under the wing so that it's very nice and secure, and then a beautiful full flowing skirt. It needs to just gently brush the ground, but a full so that it looks like a gown almost, even though it's a two-piece outfit.
Perfect. I will have these delivered tonight.
Thank you.
you are awesome.
And he cheek kisses all of you.
Ah, and Sita will do it back. Do you have jewelry here too?
Will you trust me?
I trust you.
You know, you only do the best.
I will send only the best of accessories for each outfit.
Perfect.
What did
Yeah.
Leona end up, or sorry, what did Sita end up going with? Just a-
Yeah, so Sita's outfit is a sari. It's a very fancy
A
sari.
blouse, like
Yeah, It'll be a very ornately cut blouse, all that kind of stuff. So imagine almost like a scalloped cut along the neckline. It's got probably a low back line too, very decorated. The sari fabric itself that will cover the majority of her body starts out as yellow and fades into an orange, and it's almost got like a claw swipey sort of design all throughout it, and lots of gold embroidery. Is basically, I think. Was I right, Kate?
Yep, you got it. That's exactly
Yay.
what I was thinking in my brain. I love when our minds mesh. It's great.
Yeah, me too.
Wait,
really
so
good.
are we matching? Kind of?
Unintentionally, yeah, there's a little
That
bit
is
of matchy
kind
matchy.
of great, and I'm not going to say no to it. That's my new favorite thing ever.
Okay, I have another question I'd like to ask about the dresses. Is that okay?
Yeah.
My question is, imagine it's the pre-prom photo, but it's like, it's a movie, so you get to have your character have a facial expression like, this is how I feel about wearing this dress, that kind of thing. Like, like Prakirti's like overwhelmed and trying really hard to look nice in it. How does your character look, or like they feel about the dress or wearing in it, basically? What sort of facial expression or look do you want? Not that I have any reason for asking.
Okay.
I wasn't suspicious till you said that, homie.
Really? It was kind of suspicious.
Oh.
Well, then I'm just a trusting soul, Kate. What the fuck do you want from me?
Well, how about we all think about that,
Okay.
and we'll
that's
go through the hair and makeup montage.
Woohoo!
And measurements, I assume.
Oh,
Oh yeah, the measurement. You have to get measured while we were writing
Yes.
the whole
I mean, they
thing.
said these were tailored, so.
yeah, well, it's all you were measured while you were talking.
Yeah.
It's
When
just
we were describing how it should be cut, that's also when the measurements were being
Yeah.
done.
Makes sense.
so
7 inches.
you move to the salon, which is not too far away, and it's called the Cat Eye Salon, and it is a full Tabaxi owned salon.
Ooh.
The proprietor, Eight Claws, an older gentleman Tabaxi with black eyes and short golden fur, 5'7" tall, walks up to you. Oh, my friends, thank you for coming. Let me help you. Please have a seat. Pampering awaits you.
I have a
And-
weird question about
Yeah.
Avithna now. Are Tabaxi meaningfully different than from what, like, Sita
No,
and Babar are?
Not
Okay.
really.
Okay.
It's just easier to call them Tabaxi because everybody here, like everybody who watches us knows they're just cat people.
No,
Yeah.
totally cool. I was just curious
didn't know
like,
that.
if this was like a second thing or if this basically just beats
No,
folk.
it's basically beast folk.
Cool.
It's just Kate is used to calling them Tabaxi, so it's easier for her.
That is totally fine.
Okay.
Thank you.
I had my first shave of every kind at their place. Like there's
Of every kind. Anyway, so you
when I
get
was a
to
baby,
work.
they had like a
Kinds of shaves.
Ugh.
there's a special sort of like ceremony when you do the
Yeah.
first baby fur, like head thing. That was where it was at. The dude really saw me from cub to now.
To now. And he welcomes you back and he says, come in, come in, come in. Let's all have a great night. We're going to get you ready for this wonderful evening. And then it is a montage like Wizard of Oz, where they're like buffing you, doing the nails and the claws. You're getting pedicures and manicures and hairdos and makeup and anything you could possibly want. Facials, massages, all of that to prep you into gleaming beautifulness for the evening.
And the smoking too, where you stand over
Yes.
straddle a smoker so you smell nice.
Yep.
Every now and then you just hear a tiny little purr from Sita. She's very happy. She's
likes
never been this spoiled.
Bird.
Kavi's really not sure what to do when they go near her feet because it's just like, this is weird. This is not what feet are for.
That's true, because like Kavi's never had a pedicure, so like Kavi, they're like
Absolutely not.
brushing off your calluses with like the extra super like file, and you're like,
I'm going to say, yeah, if anybody goes for my calluses, they're going to get kicked. It's like, absolutely not. No. I've spent decades building those up. What are you doing? Stop it.
Oh no, they're gonna make Kavi's feet really soft. Oh no.
I walk everywhere barefoot. Like,
Oh no.
everywhere. Since the
See
day I
the-
was born, I have been
If
barefoot.
you say something to them, they're like, okay, and they'll just like clean your feet and make them look nice, but they won't get rid of the calluses.
Yeah,
They,
don't touch those.
they're a to serve. So
Yeah.
A special halfling service.
Yeah.
It's nice that Procurity and Kavi now have something in common, which is what the heck is a spa day? I am confused.
Like at the suite, except you have other people do things for you. It's great.
Can we? Is there an equivalent of milkshakes in Avithna?
there's
Probably.
like lassies. There's
Lassies, yeah. Would we be able to order some, please?
of course.
Food, now we're talking.
So they bring out well, you know, mango lassi is like my favorite,
Mhm.
so I've decided that's everyone's
Same.
favorite. You're
Mhm.
welcome. And they bring out litter like samosa and other finger foods.
Mhm.
Pakora.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
good.
Pakora.
Okay, we can go and we'll start talking about food for like way too long.
Welcome to
So
Food Stream.
this is our problem. We like to talk about food a lot on the stream.
Tonight's
do they
topic,
have
finger food.
No, that's too messy in a spa.
Okay, anyway, so you have your lovely spa experience and you head back to the suite where your outfits have been delivered. Kavi, you're in a kind of like, it's a ball gown style and it's got like thin sleeves, so it stays up, but it's like showing off your very muscular arms. And it's kind of like tucked up under, like a little bit above your waist, so that it kind of flows down a little bit, so it gives you like that kind of like shape. And you look really pretty.
This is.
And Kavi's hair has been like braided partially up and then curled, so like the curls fall down.
Oh wow. Okay.
Up. Oh yeah, she looks party.
Yeah, because like, well, Kavi has had a lot of practice doing her hair into a braid.
Yeah.
Like, it's not fancy.
So there's like
It's-
crown braids with the hair
Oh
like
my god.
ringlanded down.
Oh, so you see what I do once Kavi comes out is I take some of my kajal and I
Uh-huh.
stick it behind her ear.
Oh.
okay. What is happening with that? What is that?
I mark
Kavi.
so that the evil eye doesn't.
Kavi. No one is going to be able to take their eyes off of you. Trust us, we're just protecting you. And you just see like
I
Sita
do
just like
this.
looks so pleased. Like it's just like
Please-
this whole other side of Sita is very strange.
I'm sorry. You know, it's been a wild couple of weeks. Maybe I've just forgotten. Maybe I've dropped something onto my head because, frankly, it's a rough town. These things can happen. I just need something reminded because, like, whoa, we're spies, right?
Mhm. And this is the best part about spies. Well, okay, not necessarily the best part. I may be getting away from myself, but I mean, okay, look,
Sita?
it's kind of nice that we
Sita?
get to do this, right? That's all
Sita?
I'm saying. Kavi, Kavi,
Sita.
Kavi, Kavi.
Just have fun, Kavi. Jeez.
Spies are low key. We want to blend in, right? Not
And
get attention.
This is how we're gonna do it.
Are you kidding me? Kavi, they're all going to look like this. You look amazing. Let us appreciate you for 5 minutes.
No, I feel appreciated. I feel fantastic. I feel like I'm going to ruin this thing just by being in it. I can't. Okay.
You're gonna be fine.
Oh, I should probably teach you how to eat over there.
I've got these.
While you're doing that, Prakirti, you are in a blue, like very light bluish diaphanous, and it's kind of, you have like little sleeves, and it goes down and hits your waist, and then like flows to the ground as almost as you're floating on clouds. So it's kind of like poofy out, and you do have leggings under it that give you like, so you can move. But yeah, it's like very diaphanous. Because you said clouds, right? Cobwebs and clouds and diamonds. Yeah. Am I getting it right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still look a little shell shocked, but it is comfy, which is weird. I didn't.
And your hair's like, you have long hair, right?
Yeah, I have long, kind of really pale hair.
It's like put up in a really beautiful knot at the top of your head with like a couple curls down by your face.
Oh,
Look,
I do
you're-
the same thing where I also like, you know, open and I stick it behind your ear.
And then, so Kavi, your jewelry that you've been given is very simple because Aram is smart and knows that you won't wear anything super fancy. So it's just a long chain with a Just a second.
Okay. Oh, wait a second.
With a ruby on it.
Oh, that's
Long chain with a ruby on it, and some small earrings.
Is the neck very decorative, which is why that sort of works really well?
Yeah.
That it's like simple jewelry.
Yeah, it's
but
very simple with a
Decorative necklace.
Yeah, like he figured he'd be able to get away with a very decorative neck and with a lot of like he added some more embroidery at the top of it.
No, that makes sense. Like I normally
yeah.
wear like a big like gold necklace all the time with a ruby on it anyway, so
That works.
that's totally her
Perfect.
style.
Nice, love it. Prakirti, you have diamonds like embedded in the diaphanous outfit itself, and you've been given a diamond choker to wear with it.
And Sita will say, Prakirti, you look stunning.
That's me. I'm Prakirti. I look.
And
what?
you are stunning. You are stunning.
Yay!
Yay.
Don't
Yay is the correct
worry.
answer.
Yay!
Yay is the correct answer. Don't worry, you're gonna be just fine.
It's very swishy.
Isn't that fun?
It's very swishy.
There you go. See, you just gotta have fun with it.
Asha is in that deep emerald green with the silver embroidery of leaves all over it, the low back, the kind of flowy skirt, and there's hat kind of like what I'm wearing, the drop sleeves that go kind of long against your arm and connect to a ring on both hands. Because I think that Asha would be all about that life if I were
Yes, 100%.
and has just beautiful silver jewelry adorning it in the shape of leaves, like a necklace and earrings. Bubba Share. I don't know what kind of jewelry look you're going for tonight.
Mine
For more of the suit, so I didn't know.
Mine actually is going to be multiple sort of pearl necklace looking sort
Okay.
of beads, but they're different colors of tiger's eyes. that-
Okay, perfect. Yeah, that's awesome. I love
So
that.
there's like a short one, a medium one, a long one.
And you have with this also feathered ear cuffs that like kind of drape, like feathers up over the ears and kind of drape down. And then you have that beautiful. You went for the honor color seat made with that ombre, really gorgeous.
And with a little sort of like almost like a it's not a bolero, but it's like a coatee. It's called a coatee, but it's like a short waistcoat that is just up to the underboob.
I like it. I like it.
Side note, Sita would like to help Bubba Share get dressed.
Okay.
Aww.
I'm surprised, and I was like, okay.
That's exactly why she wants to help you get dressed. We can get to that in a second.
And then Sita's outfit is that beautiful, again, sorry, with the ombre and the claw marks. And you can see that there's a claw print that he has embroidered on the side to add even more of like just a claw, like a hand right there, like a paw. I guess it's a paw. And then you have also ear cuffs, but they're like these delicately beautiful, like just chains connected, and going all the way down. And they connect to a nose ring right here.
Oh, yes. Yes. I love it.
Beautiful chained necklaces that kind of like drip down over.
Arama's the best. I love it so much. And so is Kate.
All right. So you're helping Bubba Share get ready. I'm assuming you wanted to.
Yes, just a little bit. And Bubba Share can react however they would like to react to Sita's offer.
Okay. I mean, I can dress myself.
I know you can, but just come with me. It's okay. And Sita will basically like drag them into a room to help them get dressed, and she'll go, "Look, it's been bugging me. I just wanted to say," and she's doing this while helping Bubba Share get dressed. Like she's very enthusiastic about this. And so she's very like cheerful, but at the same time she's like, I just want to say, look, I know you get really like confused. I feel like I send you a lot of mixed signals, and I'm really sorry. I don't mean to do that, and I just want to clear the air a little bit. I don't know, like Bubba Share, you're my friend, and I don't know. I just wanted to talk to you, and it's been hard to talk to you because we were in a spa all day, and I just wanted to talk to you.
Oh.
Bumper's just very quiet and says, I'm just so sorry. I'm really sorry. I know I've not been behaving properly, and I'm trying really, really, really hard.
I don't want you feeling sorry though. Like this is why I'm talking to you, right? Like I get it, right? I'm 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 sorry that I don't feel the same way, right? I just want us to be friends, and so I just wanted to be a friend and touch base with you and see how I can, if there's anything I can even, if I can do to help. Also, I totally didn't mean to cut you off last night. It was just, her name was, what was her name?
Erwin.
Merwin. Yeah, I didn't think it was a good idea to flirt with her because I thought she was gonna kill Coffee.
Well, if I flirted with her, maybe she wouldn't have thought of killing Coffee.
I don't know. I was really worried that it was gonna make her more angry. And Sita kind of burst out laughing because she's like, "Oh God."
And I was like, well, if I succeeded in flirting with her, maybe she would have been busy doing other things than killing Coffee.
I mean, you know what? That's a good point. That's a good point.
I'm very
won't
good
stop.
at convincing people to not kill people.
You know what? That's true. That's my mistake. I'm sorry. Next time I'll definitely let you have your shot. I didn't mean to cut you off. I promise. Like, I just want you to be happy, and I feel so bad because I know every time you look at me, you get like possessive, and it's really sweet. But I also don't want you to be hurting.
I'm trying, okay? Like I'm again, this is me. This is not anything to do with you because I love you as a friend. I mean, if you want to love me another way, I won't say no, but I love you and I want you to be happy, and it's just hard. It's hard for me to realize that what you want to be happy, what makes you happy sometimes makes me unhappy. But that's me.
Okay, but I just want you to know you can always talk to me about it, right? Like maybe like if you see me talking to someone and you think I'm into them, maybe I'm just faking it for the sake of my cover and I'm not actually into them. Like I just, like I don't want you to feel. And see, that kind of stops at that point and goes, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but I hope you understand. Like
I know.
I care about you.
I need time.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I someone once said that there's a certain ownership of love where even if the other person doesn't give it back, it doesn't matter. The thing that matters is that they love the person and no one can take that from them.
I really like that. Thank you. You teach me a lot.
And Bumper's trying very hard not to sort of tear up and sort of like bends down to do stuff, or like is like turns their back, like trying to sort of be like, okay, button me up, sort of a thing.
Mm-hmm. And Sita will button them up and kind of do other things to kind of like she'll kind of like busy up herself because she was like, oh no, maybe this wasn't the best idea, but she thought the talking would be a good idea. But basically, and the entire time she's just kind of fussing over them and she's going, oh my god, this is so beautiful, oh my god, you look so good. And she's like trying to pep them up now that she's gone and done this terrible thing.
Wearing, and I look at what I'm wearing and I burst out laughing.
Wait, what's funny?
It's like almost the same color.
And I just do this.
And Sita like holds up the end of her sari and compares, and she goes, "Oops."
Oh no, it looks great. It looks like we're
a couple.
Yes. And there's like a little bit of hope in their eyes, but they instantly are like we're siblings.
Oh. Mario, my fucking heart.
Why are you like this?
It's so good.
No, you know what, Bubba Share? I think for tonight we can be a couple. How does that sound?
Only if you want it.
I want it.
And I just put my hand out, like sort of,
Oh yeah, like the.
yeah.
And Sita will take it.
Okay, so you are all standing, about to head out for your prom picture. Let's all answer silence question. What are the looks on your faces?
Somebody else go first, please.
I'll go first. I'm
I
looking
felt to
completely
think.
in Sita's direction, and there's this look of absolute, like, love.
Oh, this whole thing kills me so much.
So good though.
It's so good. My feels.
I know.
You see Sita, and she. If it were a photo, you'd see Sita kind of like looking forward and beaming. It's almost like she's looking forward to the future, and she's incredibly like her body language is incredibly confident. It's that lioness pride and strength that you see in her, and like her head is held high, and she's just like very smiley and confident. I can't English. It's like
No, that's good.
Oh, that's good.
I think Asha just has a serene, like happy. Everyone's getting along, and this is gonna be a fun night, and it's a new experience. Look,
It's a hoot.
I feel like Asha's like, whoo, whoo.
yeah.
It's gonna be a hoot nanny.
Oh god. Oh gosh.
Do you think she might be looking at a part of her dress like, "Woo, that's cool"? Because
Yeah.
she did that before with, I think, one of the other things she bought.
Her anklet that she bought. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
My understanding is that Asha also is not so familiar with luxurious things, so I feel like Asha would just be having like that expression of wonderment.
Yeah, I think so. Wonderment.
100%.
Prakirti is doing the.
I think it's a mix between she's coming out of the shell shock and she's looking just kind of hopeful but nervous at the group, like at them, not at the camera.
And what's Kavi doing?
It's not quite okay. This is business face now, but it's very much a kind of like not caught up in the merriment of the moment, just kind of like looking off to the side a bit of just and like maybe like scratching like at her hair or something, just kind of fidgeting a little bit, just like okay.
That's good.
I like it.
I love it.
That is where we're going to end it so that Asha can be here for the party and the intrigue, which I have been ready for 2 weeks. I just want you to know that. Someday
we'll have all our players. Someday
it'll happen. It's hard to get into that kind of stuff when you really want your team there. Anyway, so let's go around. You can shout out where you are on the internet and all of that fun stuff. We're ending a little early. I know. I think we're okay. I just don't want to get into the next meat of it. That's all right with everybody. Let's go backwards. Let's start with Silent.
All right. I'm Silent Ferrets. Also Patrick. You can find me on Twitter at 1000heads, spelled out like the word. I mostly design games. You can find them at silentferrets.itch.io. Right now I'm playtesting an intersectional game about wizards on the run from a fascist crackdown in modern America.
Ooh.
It's not a metaphor for anything.
Oh.
Mega subtle.
Leona.
Hi, my name is Leona. You can find me on Twitter at the Leona Maple. And my tagline is I do too many things. And it's kind of true. You can find me in here. I produce at the moment the Vibrant Brazil Victorious stream show that happens just before this one. So feel free to stop by a little earlier and see what we're up to because we're always playing really cool one-shots. I volunteer for A Seat at the Table magazine. I forget what else I do. I'm a mod in the Discord, so please join us in the Discord. And I'm pretty sure I do a couple more things. At the moment, I'm raising funds. I have a very big trip coming up, and I'm going to a conference, and traveling is expensive. So if you have something to chip in, there's a coffee link on my Twitter. Check it out. If you can donate something, I would be 1,000 times appreciative. And because when I come back, I plan to do something about this, right? I stop, y'all.
Trying to find the right way to point.
I'm recognizing
That's-
that the tabletop RPG community is much more supportive of all of my interests than other communities. And so everything that I'm getting right now, I plan to give back, and I plan to open up a line of work and consultation and wisdom giving, and just, I care a lot about this community, and so it's another angle of intersectionality that I'm hoping to start up when I get back into town in September. So I'm excited to open up new doors. So stay tuned.
Now that conference, you're a speaker at that conference, and it's for feminist issues, if I remember correctly.
Yes, it's a feminist conference, and I'm actually speaking there, so I actually can't not go.
It's good shit. Support Leona.
Hell yes.
Thank you.
Miriam.
Oh, my turn. Hey, I also do too many things.
We're the too many things team. It's true.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm here. I am also a player in Adventures in Ugly, which is an amazing POC 5e game. I also can be seen basically like Saturdays and Sundays. I'm just here. Welcome to the party streaming. I'm also part of a game Who Are the Monsters, which is a Monster of the Week game. Which all the stuff you can see it on my Twitter, which is @media_junkie. I am also the GM and creator of the Musafirs, which is a
That's what I forgot. Thank you.
5e D&D decolonized podcast set in my home world, Surzamin, which is a South Asian inspired fantasy. Basically, decolonized South Asian subcontinent. Yeah, we have episodes on Mondays, and episode 6 is coming out in like 20 minutes. Yeah, and what else do I do? Like I said, I do.
Oh, I just
I'm an
caught up on
editor,
that, so watch that.
I'm what?
I said I just caught up on the Musafirs. It's so good. Listen to that shit. Okay, anyway, sorry. Go on.
Yeah,
Facts.
and I'm also an editor and hopefully writer of the Welcome to the Party articles and things that we're doing on Patreon. And yeah, there's lots of stuff. That's me.
Fox.
Hey, I remain Fox Barrett at Fox_Barrett on Twitter, where you can find me. Right now, I'm just reposting a lot of gay stuff, honestly. I haven't been, not a lot of original content. I've been super fucking busy. Let's run down the litany of why I've been so busy. Monday nights, Aegis Shield of Earth. That's at 9:30 Eastern Time. We're starting to wrap up our arc. We're going to be finishing that game out soon, but boy, oh boy, stuff is still happening over there. People are still having feelings. I've got all of my stuff sorted out. I didn't die, and now everyone else is spiraling apart. I give up. I just got control of the team, and I don't want it anymore. Emissaries of Avithna, you already know what it is. Here Sunday nights for that. Saturday nights, 11:30 Eastern Time. I'm not on Adventures in Agony, but I produce it. Come watch it, because like they're on it, and it's rad. And they make me listen to the jokes, and I'm not allowed to leave, which is not fair. G Fox, what do you have coming up? Well, Thursday, July 25th at 8 p.m. I think we're sticking with the working titles, which is Teenagers with Attitude. Our very own Nerdy Teddy, which, yes, they are also in, have done a little hack of masks. Very late, sorry. And it's skewing more towards like the tokusatsu shows, the Power Rangers kind of thing. It's still very playtesty, so we're gonna get in there and try and break some stuff so that Nerdy can get a lot of feedback, and hopefully it's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna be a Pink Ranger. It's gonna be fantastic.
Why am I not surprised?
Well, actually, okay, Kate, just real quick, in fairness, everybody else picked a color first, and like the only things that were left were pink and red, and I'm already the leader on the mask game. I'm not gonna be the leader on the goddamn Power Rangers show.
That's fair. Okay, fine.
But also, I wanted to play pink. So anyway, what else? Oh God, the big one. I can talk about this now. Holy shit. Starting next Sunday, the 28th at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Yes, before Avithna. I'm going to be playing Shadowrun over on Devil's Luck Gaming. Yeah, Throck's running a 4E Shadowrun game over there, and I'm very excited. I have a costume. I have a costume and makeup, and a big foam arm.
That
It's
sounds
cool.
amazing.
Yeah,
That
I've got a big
sounds
cyber arm, and it's Shadowrun. I haven't gotten to play Shadowrun since I was in high school, and this is like a dream come true. So I love the Sixth World and everything about it. Please, please, please come by, check out the stream if you can. Devil's Luck Gaming has been fantastic to work with. I cannot wait to see what shenanigans Throck gets us up to. It's oof. I'm also in some D&D charity thing. I don't know when it is. I didn't wrote it down, and my phone died because I was using it.
It's August. Because I'm also in it.
Yes.
Twitter.
It's sometime in
August
August.
Sometime in August. Yeah.
It's sometime
End
in
of
August.
August.
It is a charity stream for
Water for
One
Flint.
drop for Flint.
yeah, One Drop for Flint. Details when I can find them because I didn't write them down.
They're on Twitter.
I write shit on the Patreon. I hang out on the Discord. That's me.
And hi, I'm Kate. I go by me in midair on the Twitters. I am in this awesome game on this night. You know what time it is. We have fun. I am on Tuesday nights, Rifts, Blood, Dirt, and Chrome, where I play a half fairy wizard thief. She's pretty badass, and I just got art of her. It's so good. Anyway, we have a lot of fun. That starts at 7 p.m. Eastern time. I'm pretty sure. 8 p.m. Eastern time.
8.
I have to always do it in my brain, and it's
You,
late.
you are Kate. It starts at 8.
So thank you, because Friday nights I'm in Dragon Dark Days, and that starts at 9 Eastern Standard Time, and we didn't do anything really bad this last time. For the first time ever, we weren't complete idiots. I think it's because Miriam was watching us. Maybe, I don't know. Anyway, I also hang out on the Discord, and I'm an editor for the writing project. So that's what I do. Don't forget to come check us out on the Discord, support us on Patreon if you want to see more of this awesome work that we're doing here, and don't forget to get some super awesome same Death by Mage, same, and then grab some awesome super merch if you want to do that, and then check out Vibrant Visible Victorious, all the cool things. I don't know who we're rating tonight because I didn't.
I am struggling to find someone. It's a real quiet
really
night.
late.
It's the middle of the night, and
You know
Agony
what?
never raids people at this hour.
We don't have to raid anybody. We can just say goodbye. Let's just say goodbye.
I would love to
Okay.
say
How does
goodbye.
everybody feel about that? It's super late.
Okay. All right. We'll raid next week.
We'll raid next week.
Bye.
Bye. We love you. Thank you for watching.